It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 3-2 pitch.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 27.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is flared out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
So coming to the plate, Dylan Carlson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-1 home. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. The 2-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the right fielder,
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. McCutcheon, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. And there's a base hit on the line.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone. He was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. Scorched to third. A tag for 1. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is it. The second baseman, Kevin.
Digging in now, Kkjjgggg. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. This is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Connor Scott. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Standing in, Derek Fisher. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2-1, here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
3-1, here it is. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Standing in, Joey Bart. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The set and the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And Here's the 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. So next to the plate for the Phils, Kkjjgggg Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Scott is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting six, the catcher, Kkjjgggg.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's picked up 14 hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting seven, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Stepping into the box, Adam Hazley will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, Tanner Roark. 9-1-2 due up. 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Travis Shaw. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-1. And strike 2 swinging.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Now the pitch. Softly hit to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Eflin. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
In now, Gene Segura. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now the 3-2 pitch, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Aaron Nola is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Aaron.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dylan Carlson. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Harper. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready for another chance? Lourdes Gurriel. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Two-seamer fighting to get inside, and he closed the screen door right there. Nice base hit down the line.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. But this is speared by the first baseman, and now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Matt Shoemaker will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 34, Matt Shoemaker.
Here's Kkjjgggg Gregorius. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-1. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Carlson is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The catcher, Kkjjgggg.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Outside 2-1. Shoemaker, a native of the state of Michigan. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Adam Hazley. Now the 3-2 pitch. Realmuto's running, swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Fisher. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Jojo Romero, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Jojo Romero.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. So stepping in, Connor Scott. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Kkjjgggg.
So up steps Joey Bart now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Chase Anderson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Chase
Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Neil Walker.
Popped him up. Bart is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Kkjjgggg.
Gene Segura standing in. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 2-2. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A dive. He's got it. The throw to first. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Now a throw over. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. To the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That was a classic two-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
So now to the plate, Bryce Harper changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's taken for strike two.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
This one's flared out toward left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. So some real problems out there at that time as it'll wind up in E7. At the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Trent Thornton, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 57, Trent Thornton.
In now, Kkjjgggg Gregorius. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Cole Irvin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Austin Meadows will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 17, Austin Meadows.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Travis Shaw, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is McCutcheon. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batter, number 27.
Ready for another shot now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the 1-1. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Throw won't get him.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Ball 2. No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A runner on first with 2 away. Skied into very shallow right. Harper coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Phillies 4, the Blue Jays 2. Anthony Kay will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Anthony Kay.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in once again, Adam Hazley. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1 home is up and in, but called a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carlson is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cole.
Kyle Garlick will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 72, Kyle Garlick.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Scott will wait on it, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Philadelphia's on top, 4-2. Mauricio Rivera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Mauricio Rivera.
Bo Bichette is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Stepping in, Joey Bart. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Glasnow will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Danny Jansen is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Billy McKinney is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Scott Kingery is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Now it's shortstop, number 4, Scott Kingery. Now catcher, number 9.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Nick Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nick Williams.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Smoke toward the hole, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the harder to plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Davey Grion will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Roman Quinn will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Logan Forsythe will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Scott Kingery will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Now playing right field.
Nick Williams remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now in left field, number 5.
Davey Grion will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Davey Grion. Now it's
Logan Forsythe is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now it's third. Number 13. Logan.
Hector Neris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50. Hector Neris. Now at first base.
Jay Bruce is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Number 9. Jay Bruce.
Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Popped him up. Bruce waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
Rowdy Tellez will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 44.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count now. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 27.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hazley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Rowdy Tellez remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing first base,
Thomas Hatch is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 69, Thomas Hatch.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hard liner to center field. Fisher is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate, Adam Hazley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Luis McGuire is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Three-two pitch. And he popped him up. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Two-two. Kkjjgggg, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a liner. And there's one away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Joe Penn will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 2, Joe Penn.
Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off. The 2-2. And he pops it up. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Billy McKinney.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Billy McKinney. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
4-2 the final score today. Philadelphia.